Wanderlust Crochet, and in today's live, well, I'm going to be talking about this. If you want to know crochet stuff, we're going to be talking about this a little bit, not a whole lot. I am going to be putting on a new set of dashes. These are called Sensible Cheyenne, and they're a pink, kind of glittery, kind of a just a little bit glittery pink shimmer. That's what I'm going to call them. Now, the thumbnail showed what the Virginia Loves Bluebells that Mary picked yesterday. Those are pretty. But you guys can watch me put on a set, and then we're going to do a giveaway. So, let's get started on this. We're going to put on a set of nails. I got to get my double set of glasses going here. I'm going to open the box. And when I open the box, the first thing I see in there is the nail file / buffer. And then I open it up, and out of the bottom of this little tray pops this. It's just a little mat to put your fingers on if you're worried about the surface you're working on. I never use it. Okay, and then there's all of this. The file, the glue, the stick, and all kinds of nails. So that's what's in the box. And I'm going to open this up. And the first thing I'm going to grab is that nail file and nail buffer, because I use it to kind of help me with my cuticles, to get me started on cuticles. And I also want to rub off a little bit. Let's say, okay, so it's 6:15. Let's time this. I also want to get off some, the glue from before. So I do that real quick. And working on the cuticles. Let's change this to live chat. Yeah. And I don't have any, it doesn't come with like an alcohol swipe, but I just take a little of my water in a paper towel and wipe off the dust and do all of that. Hi, Saf. Okay. We are busy fiber artists around here, that's for sure. Busy. Busy people. Okay, so I got that one done, and now I'm going to do this one. And like I said, I work a little bit on the cuticle, but mostly this is about getting the old glue off of there. I popped all my nails off yesterday, but they are sitting up there in the cubby so I can reuse them, because they're kind of my favorite color. And these, they all seem to be limited editions. They all seem to, like, if you see something, grab it, because next week it won't be there. So that's what I found. And that's not just pushing you to buy. That's been a real thing for me, because as soon as I put on those bubbly Brias, I went back to buy some for my mom and Aunt Martha. I talked to Terry about it, and I did find she found another distributor who sold me some. So yeah, that goes on. You find your favorite. Okay, so that's done. Now I am going to go over them with the, and remember, I'm an old fat cowgirl. I'm not a glamour girl. This is all pretty new to me. I have never taken care of my nails. So now I'm using the stick to work on my, to just make sure all those cuticles are back. So remember, we started this at 6:15. So I'm just going over, and they're kind of back, because I just filed on them too. And they're kind of back because I have been doing this for a couple of months. They're back further than they've ever been. But yeah, I'm getting them up off of the nail bed is all. Doing that, and then I'm going to clean out from under my dirty fingernails and using the stick, and then I'm going to just take a paper towel and some water and kind of, wipe the dust off, wipe them off, make sure they're completely dry before I get the glue out. Yeah. Yep. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of barrel racers and, you know, women into equine sports out there who do have beautiful nails, and they keep them beautiful. I don't know about the breakaway ropers. I mean, how would you do that as a breakaway roper? Which, by the way, breakaway roping is part of the National Finals Rodeo this year, but it hasn't made it into the lineup at the main event at the Thomas and Mack Center, where all the other events, the events that have been in the National Finals for quite a while, there are a couple of events like breakaway roping that are actually part of the National Finals, just not part of that performance at the Thomas and Mack. There's one event that goes on clear down south, and then there's breakaway roping that's in Vegas, but it's being done at the South Point, is what I heard. So I'm really thrilled that breakaway roping made it into the finals. Okay. I still have to clean up from underneath, because I always have dirty fingernails. Let's do that. Okay, dirty nails. Get all that out from under there. And it's just, I don't know what it is, because I'm not out there playing with the fifth wheel grease. That's for sure. Okay. And I'm not in a huge hurry to hit the road today. I've got time. It's just, I'm not going to get 580 miles to the customer, but I will get probably 500 or so miles today. Got to do that. And my dispatcher, my DM, his daughter's running in the all-in barrel race in Vegas, which is a huge barrel race that's been going on during the NFR in Vegas. Now it's at the Orleans Hotel and Casino. It's cool. It's a cool barrel race. I don't know that it's going to be live streamed though. I really want to watch it, but I'll just watch to see when they post. It is really quick and easy, and way quicker than, me doing it. Way quicker. Because this isn't something I have muscle memory going on. I don't. Just cleaning out my fingernails. Okay, last one. Last fingernail. There we go. That looks better. I think it's because I eat. Well, it's part of my job too. Just naturally getting. Good morning, Demetria. Good morning. Okay, got them ready. My nails are ready. I just need to get the glue out of there, and I need to take just a paper towel and some of my water bottle here. I'm out of water. I need to go to a truck stop today and get more water, and I'm just gonna wipe them down. Just wipe them down, then I'll dry them off, kind of let them have a minute. I'm just wiping off all that dust and any residue from me cleaning out my nails. Now let me take a dry part and rub them with the dry part. I don't want to wait all day for my nails to, I don't want to wait 30 seconds for everything to dry. Impatient. Okay, so nasty nails cleaned out. Got the old glue off of them from the last set, and I need some coffee. Good morning. I was just preparing my nails. It's been 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes while I was preparing my nails. And if, like Saf was saying, she watched the application video that it looked quick and easy. I haven't watched that video. I need to watch that. But I'm, you know, I don't have muscle memory. I had to file off all the old glue. That took a second. And I kind of used the edges of the little file to kind of get out those cuticles. And then I took the cuticle stick and kind of rubbed them out. And then I used it to clean out from under my dang fingernails. And just now I used some bottled water and a paper towel to just kind of wipe off all that dust. And now they're dry. Now it's time for the magic. So I started at 1/4 after. It says 24 now. Let's see. I'm going to open up the, get the plastic off of that glue. This always takes me a second to get, because I can't find the edge. I can't find the edge. I always have trouble with this. Here. Oh, I think I found it. I found it. Found the edge. Okay, let's get that off of there with my non-existent. Yes, everything's dry. I rubbed it all dry after I just wiped it down with water. Didn't even do the whole alcohol pad thing. They don't come with alcohol pads in these sets. They do in some of those store-bought ones. I mean, these are reusable. That's what I like about these, that they are reusable. Because I popped off my bubbly Brias. Because I popped off all my nails yesterday. Because 2 popped off on my right hand while I was working the landing gear yesterday. So I grabbed them and I kept them. And they're in the cubby. And then I just went ahead and... yeah, I popped them off. Not the way you're supposed to, but I popped them off. Okay, so now I've got these pretty pinks going on. And what I do, I kind of clear my workspace out here. And I find nails. There's my glue. I'm going to make sure that'll come open. Yeah, came open. I don't just try to, he said that he loved me yesterday. Yes, he loves you. He's a flirter. So I always make sure that I got this thing ready. Glue to clean up. No, not a lot. But I use probably more than most people because, yeah, my lifestyle. Not a lot. I mean, you watch me just rub them off just a little bit. I'm not like thinning down my nails or anything trying to get that glue off of there. Okay, so here's what's happening next. I am dumping all the nails out of this little tray onto my work table here. These are too big for me, so I take those out of the way. But I do start looking for the very smallest ones. I just move them kind of, you know, I get the biggest ones over on one side. And I'm not real meticulous about this, but I get the smallest ones I can find over on the other side. And I just kind of get a little flow of piles going here so that I can choose some. Look at those. Oh my goodness. So I kind of try to, like I said, not too meticulous. I just kind of try to organize it a little bit to find the sizes I'm looking for. Okay, those are bigger, and I put the littler ones to the right and kind of the medium ones in the middle, and that will help me choose some for my nails. So the very littlest ones are over here on the right. Let me show you this little pile. Nothing. Hi, Maritza. Okay, so I'm gonna switch you guys around. See, I just made a little pile like that. Smallest to the right, biggest to the left. And that will just help me. So now I'm going to take, because I'm right-handed, I put one on my right little finger, and then I put one on my left little finger. one on my right ring finger, one on my left ring finger. So I'm going to start and then I will line them up like little finger to thumb on this side and then thumb to little finger on this side so that I'm ready. Because if I'm not ready, I'm in trouble. Okay, so the littlest one I can find here, let's see this. Okay, that goes right. And I make sure it'll fit right on my little finger. Now I'm just going to set it there. And then I'm going to look for one like the next size up, and if I look from the bottom side, I can really tell which ones actually go. That one might not be big enough for my, that might be more of an index. Yeah, that's an index thing. That's not my ring finger. So if I look from the back side, I can really tell which edges. See that top edge is kind of squared up and the bottom is more round. The bottom is where I put it up against the cuticle. I like the way that one fits better. Okay, now I got to do middle finger, my communication finger. Let's see how that looks. Let's try this one. My trucker finger. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, so I've got 3. Now I've got to do my index finger, and I think this one, let's see here. What does this one look like for my index? Ooh, I like that. Like that. That's what that dog did. Okay. So that looks good. That looks good. I like to lay them face down because I can really tell from the bottom side which edge goes up against my cuticle. So there's those. Now I need to find a thumb. I need a thumb. That looks too small. Let's try this one. See if this one will fit on my thumb. That looks pretty good. Pretty dang good. So I'll get another one that size. See if that'll work on my other thumb, because I'm working my way across. That looks good. Yes. Okay, then I need an index finger. Let's try this one. Let's try that one. Looks pretty good. We're getting there, you guys. Maybe a hair bigger. Let's see. Oh, I like that feel. That feels much better. Okay, then the middle finger, my truck driving finger. Let's see what that feels like. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I'm getting better at picking these out. It's by eyeballing them. Okay, I need a ring finger. Let's see here. I have so many that are the same. My fingers. Oh, I think this is it. This is it right here. Yeah, baby. Now I need a pinky, and that is the smallest one here. Smallest one. Yeah. Haha. So I've done that, fitted them, because you never know, like this ring finger and this ring finger can be a different size. I think mine are pretty uniform, but not everybody's nails are the same size. Okay. Coffee. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to start on my right pinky, then I'm going to do my left pinky, and then I'm going to do right, left. I'm going to do that because as soon as I put these on, I might trip and fall. Okay, here we go now. I put it right on my nail. Some people put it on. What did the application video say about do you put it on the nail, or do you put it on your nail, or do you put it on the dashes? It's easier for me, as clumsy as I am, and I tip it down towards my cuticle, kind of coming in at an angle, and then I press it down from the back of the nail to the top of the nail and hold it for about 30 seconds. So they said on the news last night, electric. Oh, okay. Yes, 1, 4, 9. Oh, wow. Okay, so I kind of hold it on there for 30 seconds. So we started at right around 50. So 5, 6, 7. So there we go. There we go. That's 30 seconds. And I'm just gonna leave it alone. A little bit of my skin is kind of stuck to it, but that I will pull away after. When I'm all done, I will go through and pull my skin away. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my left little finger. I put quite a bit of glue on there. And like I said, I start at the back towards the cuticle, you know, angled down in, and then I press it down from bottom to top. And now I'm going to hold it. So we started at 50 again. It's about a minute per nail. So at 20 seconds after, I'm just holding it, getting it unstuck to the finger that's holding. Sometimes that happens. I do that a lot. Okay, 9 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Just hold it on there. And then I just leave it alone. I just leave them alone. There they are. I just leave them alone until I'm all done putting nails on. Okay, now right ring finger. Let's see this. It's officially sunrise. Okay. But it's very dark out there. So I push it down at that bottom by the cuticle and then lay it down from bottom to top. 30 seconds. Yeah, see, it's the same 30 seconds. I start at the 50-second mark and it goes to go to 20 seconds after. So that's going up. So gas, are you on propane heat? I love propane heat. I also love oil heat. We had propane heat in Colorado. There we go. 20 after. Oh, I didn't get it on there. What is wrong with you, Dana? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Just a little, I don't know what I did, but I did not get it on there. Let's do it again. I didn't hold it on, I don't think. Okay, we're at the 40-second mark, so 10 seconds after. So are you on propane? We had propane in Colorado. It was the first time I ever had propane heat. It was really nice. And then, but growing up in Oregon City, we had oil heat. Good morning, Betty. Putting on nails. And Mom has oil heat now. And when that furnace is ancient. I mean, it's a nice heat. That is for sure. But she was just telling me the other day, when that thing goes out, good morning, Carl Ann, I'm putting on my nails. When that furnace goes out for good, when it's time for her to replace it, she's probably not going to go with that, and that oil furnace, even though that is a nice heat. Okay, so those two are on. Ooh, where are we? Yeah, those two are on. It is not on. Something is wrong with this. I'm going to try it one more time. I am having trouble with this nail. And then I'm going to throw this one nail away and find another one in this pile. Maybe it's too small. Okay, I am pushing down for 30 seconds. We started at the 0, 0, and I will go 30 seconds, and I'm making sure this thing is on there. Stove is gas, or water is gas. Guess what? You know what? And I love a gas stove. When I put my, my dream house, my retirement home together, it will be gas. It will be a gas stove. I don't like electric, and I cannot stand a glass cooktop. Don't like a gas cooktop. Okay, now we'll see what happens. I'm going to leave that one on there. Now I need to do the one, my left ring finger. Let's do this. And this time I'm going to put the glue on the nail itself. On the dash, not on my nail. We'll see if that helps. I'm really not good at this, you guys. Okay, down it goes. We're at the 07 mark. So 37. When it gets down to, I'm watching the timer. I like a propane heat, but yeah. And I would, if I'm retiring in Colorado or Wyoming, like I want to, I will probably have propane. Propane heat is nice, but yeah, it's going to be spendy, it sounds like. Okay, that one went on just fine. I have never had a problem like I did with this one. I don't know what the deal was with that, but I'm leaving it alone until we're done, and then I'll check it. So these are just pearly. They're pearly, and I love the pink pearly. They glisten. Okay, now I'm doing on my right hand, gone back to my right hand to do my truck driving finger. Truck driving finger. Okay. Maybe a little bit more glue. There's lots of glue. Oh yeah, radiator heat is nice too. There was a place that Wayne and I looked at in Colorado. It was a rental house, and it had hot water heat. And I'd never seen that before. Okay, we started at what, 45, and so we're going to 15 seconds after the minute. I'm just not very good at this. But even for me, not being very good at this, they're going on, and they will stay on at least a week. So maybe this one, I don't know what's going on with that one, but okay, 30 seconds on that one. Okay, now I'll do the left hand. Put the glue on. Oh, I put it directly on my nail. That's okay. And I put it on the cuticle, and then I put it down from bottom to top. Oh. And I'm holding it. We started at about 35, so about 5 after. I'll hold that. We started at a quarter after. It's 40 minutes after now. So we're about 30 minutes in. And again, this is not my forte. I'm not good at this. Some of you would probably be excellent at it. It's hot in here. I need some air. Plus, I'm taking my time. Okay, there we go. We got our 30 seconds in there. Or so. 30 or so. Okay. There they are. Now I'm going to do index fingers. Starting with the right hand. Oh, that's a lot of glue there. And I put it this time on the nail, on the dash. Okay, now from bottom to top, I put it on there. 30 seconds, and we started at 49.50. We'll say 50. So 20 seconds after, I'll hold this. It's hot in here. Need some air. Need to open a window. Okay, 9 seconds. 9 seconds. Then I'll do my index finger on my left, my right thumb, and then my left thumb. And then they'll all be on. And then I'll go back and kind of check them. I'll pull the skin away from the sides of the nail, which just, I don't always, but sometimes I get too much glue on it and it comes out the sides. So I pull that away. Okay, left index finger. Oh, I opened a window. It is hot in here. Okay. Here we go. And I don't know how many of these are crooked. We use wood and a wood stove for heat, solar panels for electricity. That's nice. Yeah, and this was an old house. It was great. It had these old pine slat floors. I mean, I loved the character of that house, but we ended up not getting it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 30 seconds on this one. Yeah, and you spend an awful lot of money doing that too. That and it becomes an addiction to have nails. I've been addicted for a couple of months now, but I don't have time to go to the salon. I'm going to spend this time this morning, and for me so far it's taken almost 30 minutes. And the truth is I'm just not that good at it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right thumb. Oh, I put the glue on the wrong end. No, I didn't. I put it on the right end. Okay. Wah! Dropped my nail. Oh, it's still clean. Okay, there we go. It's going on my thumb. There we go. Okay, 25 after. So that means we gotta go 55. I'll wait till the seconds go up to 55. And I'll hold that on there. Such a pretty color, you guys. It's a very pearly kind of pink. I don't know if you can see those, but I mean, they're pretty. How many of you are a member of the Facebook group for this little nail party? If one of you would share out the link for this live, I would appreciate it because I forgot to do it. Okay, so that's done. I have one more left. Let's see if I can do it with these nails on. This is where I fail. Okay, so I'm putting it on the nail. Whoops. Did that one just pop? Yes. Hang on, that's me. That's me screwing up. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that other thumb because I screw up on these really bad. Maybe the nail that I've got on my other thumb is me. Don't know how to share the link. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo this thumb, and I think that thumb might be too small. That's why it popped. Maybe not. I'm gonna just hold these suckers down. No power outages when the lines, yeah. My mom has a diesel generator that is hooked, a big one out in the back that is, good morning, Deanne. A big one that is out in the back by the back fence, and it is hooked up to the house, and it will run everything except the stove. Good morning, Mary. Yeah, if any of you are members of the Facebook group, maybe you can share the link out for this video in the Facebook group for me because I forgot to do it. Okay, so this one is not coming off, but this thumb here might be a problem. Good morning. Yeah. Okay. I got them all off, and it's 47, so it took 32 minutes for me to do this. And that's with holding each nail for at least 30 seconds, sometimes more. And then I just go along and because I use so much glue, I just kind of pull my skin away from the nails. And I need to kind of leave these alone for a while. I can't do too much. Just because I use. So 32 minutes. And I got them all on. And I'm not very good at it. So, thank you, Mary. Thank you. And so, I got my lid back on my glue. I've got all these nails left over that I need to put back in the little box. Don't want to lose any because you can reuse them. So I put them back in here. Yeah. And I'm going to put the cuticle stick right there and put the nail file back on this end. And then I put the top of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's all in there. And then the glue just kind of snaps into this groove up on top. So that's in the box. So yay, got all those on. And I'm gonna, like I said, kind of leave them alone. Pretty nails. So many nails. So here's one I almost put on this morning, Marciamalo. That one's still on the, that one's still available. These buffalo checks I couldn't find on there this morning. And then these Sloan's Snow Globe, which is a white glittery. I got those in like a mystery box. So, oh, and this mat for holding your, if you're, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, take a look at the website because I'll be asking a question later while we're going down the road. Take a look at all that's on the front page. Yeah. Just saying, that's where you're going to look. If you can put any polish on it, no clue. I have no clue. I would, thank you, Mary. Yeah, join the Discord group, whether you want to test patterns or not, because in the general chat, we have a good time. I don't know if you can or not. I would try it if I wanted to, but I just like the colors that are already on there. And I've got enough sets now that... And the Facebook group. Yes, the Facebook group for these nails where Terry... my friend Terry is doing a giveaway. So you just have to comment. Every time you comment under one of her posts, I believe this is how it works, you are in to win something. Thank you, Mary. At the end of the week. So that's going on. Okay, one set of glasses now. Okay. Got my nails on. I'm going to put these away, and then I'm going to show you guys this crochet book. Love this crochet book. We might as well talk about crochet, right? Right? We got to talk about crochet. This is a collection of Victorian crochet from the 19th century that was printed by Weldon and Company. And this book, look at these. There's like stuff I could do for Christmas ornaments next year. This book is something that over on Just Vintage Crochet, she is like picking a pattern out of these. I mean, look at this square. Look at that square. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness. All of these things from the 19th century that were printed. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean, and she just did a square that was gorgeous. And I linked that video in the description box for Corinna over at Just Vintage Crochet. This book is amazing. This book is amazing with all those old patterns in it, all reprinted and put into one publication. I love it. I love it. What else do we want to look at? Let's see. Oh, we were talking about the Apache Tears. There it is. Thank you, Mary. I did an Apache Tears. I did this a year or so ago. This is a pot holder, hot pad, and it's 2 panels of Apache Tears that I did. I put them together doing a double envelope border, and then I added a little loop to it so that, I mean, like Karen and I were saying one day, I don't hang pot holders, but the loop makes it look like a pot holder, right? I've also got the scarf that I'm getting ready to do a tutorial on. I'll show you what that looks like. Again, some of you have already seen this many times. And then we need to get rolling. Loving my scarf. Quick, easy, fast, big fat chunky yarn, big fat hook. Yeah. And that I'm doing for the scarf challenge that we're going to start in January. That'll run in January and February. So now I have to do my second cup of coffee, put the coffee pot away, because last time we went to pull out, you like it more each time I show it? I love it. I love it. Last time we went to pull out of this Dunnigan rest area, I left the coffee pot out and the coffee cup sitting next to it, and the coffee cup fell over and I made a mess. Don't let me do that today. Okay, let me get all my stuffings for my fixins for my coffee, and then we will roll. I have already, oh, I might as well go on duty. I have already done my pre-trip on duty. Good night. Somebody's got a loud TV going. God, I can hear their radio or their TV or something. It's loud, dude. Okay, I got that. I got this. I got salt, stevia, butter, and unsweetened cocoa for my coffee. Let me get a spoon. I love that. I love that stuff that I made. Now up there I have the Darla sweater that hasn't been touched in several months. I also have up there the beginnings of the Montana blanket by Tina here on YouTube. Got a little glue on my fingertips, but that just wears off. It's just because I'm not good at this. But I sure do like them. I sure do like them. They're pretty, and even a dirty, greasy old truck driving fat cowgirl like me can put them on. And it took me 32 minutes. Not long at all. And why do you put salt in your coffee? Not a coffee drink. Oh. Well, I do like the flavor, a little bit of salty sweet, but mostly because on my carnivore diet, I have to drink a lot of electrolytes. And I'm out of electrolytes right now, but I usually use these packets of, it's basically salted chocolate cocoa powder with sweetened with stevia. I put those in my coffee, but now I'm doing a homemade version of that. I have to salt everything, being on the carnivore diet. And I have to take the calcium, magnesium, D tablets at night. And that's really all I have to do to supplement my diet. I will only take my XX multivitamins when I'm feeling like I'm dragging that day. Because all those vitamins and minerals kind of perk me up in the afternoon. Just, I mean, not like buzzy or anything like that, but it just kind of takes that heaviness out of my eyes. So, yeah, I do that. That's why, because I need the, I need salt, more salt in my diet because I'm doing carnivore. So there it goes. So there's the salt. Now I still have packets that are the citrus flavor of the electrolytes, and I can put that in my water element. Yeah, these are citrus flavor. They're really good. Okay, time for the stevia. Let me just kind of rub my spoon down a little bit. Actually, I learned take a picture of Celtics or Himalayas. It's good for you. Yes, it is good for you. And I use Redmond's real salt. See this? And I have a pouch, a big pouch of it up there that I use to refill this. And then back in the yarn bus, I got a whole tub. Yes, it is good for you. The other salts have mineral. Yeah, they have minerals in them. So I use Redmond's real salt. In a pinch, I will use Himalayan. If I happen to find myself in a position where I don't have any of the Redmonds. So in fact, I probably have some Himalayan in here somewhere. Okay, that was my stevia. Now it's time for the cocoa. Baking cocoa. So basically I'm making my own electrolyte mix because I'm out of the chocolate. Okay, so that's done. Pour my coffee and then put the coffee pot away before we roll. Put the coffee cup up in the cup holder. Hello, Rebecca. Hello. We have not started the giveaway. Everybody watch me put my nails on. Now I'm making my second big 30-ounce Yeti cup of coffee. And I'll be putting all this away so that we can roll. And then we'll get on the road, and after you guys have had a chance to kind of rummage around the homepage of the shopping site, we will do a worldwide giveaway. Now, if you're in another country, if you're not in the US, I will have the box mailed to me, and then I will mail it out when I'm home next week, or a week and a half out. Well, I do put butter in my coffee, so it is bulletproof. It is butter, salt, Redmond's real salt, and the cocoa and the stevia. And with the butter in it, that's my version of the bulletproof. I've done the heavy cream, but heavy cream stalls me out. So no dairy, unless occasionally I do have a little bit of cheese in my diet, but otherwise no dairy in my diet. You can do coconut oil, you can do, the MCT oil, coconut oil, you can do butter, you can do heavy cream. Yes. And I have coconut oil in here that I use for pulling my teeth, but actually I think I threw that jar away because it was leaking. But I do have coconut oil in the motorhome. Coconut oil is good for you, but I love the taste of the butter too. So yeah, I would definitely use coconut oil. All of these things, pretty much, it's the fat in it really that makes it bulletproof. Hey, Carrie. I am just getting ready to roll. I just put on a new set of nails. They're a pink kind of glittery. They're fun. And it took me, what did we say, 32 minutes to get that done. I'm going to sit you guys in this holder for a moment. I've already got my breakfast ready to be munched on while going down the road. Oh, I hate this phone holder. I just don't like it. And then I'll put you guys up in the windshield. I got to put the coffee pot away. Coffee pot's being put away. So everybody take a few minutes to peruse the front page of the Red Aspen site. It is the first link in the description box. And just take a look. Just take a little peruse on, scroll down the front page. And in a little while, maybe in about, let's say 8 o'clock this morning, which will be 9 your time, Carrie, 10 Central, 11 Eastern-ish, we will do a giveaway. Kim, you must be his favorite. Okay, got my squid. I'm going to hang it upside down from the visor. My squid tripod. Okay, getting it up here, and getting you guys secure before we hit the road. There we go. Ugh, yeah, yeah. Bendy legs. I love these bendy legs. So I can pretty much wrap them around anything as a phone/camera holder. Select where to. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go today? Let's look at recent. I'm going to see what this is. Good question. Good question. So, yes, if you have already won this week, we have 3 winners who are no longer eligible for winning here on the lives. However, over on the Facebook group, yes, thank you for asking that. I had somebody just ask me that. Thank you for that. Good point. Hi, Amy. So yes, you can win these once this week. 5 days of giveaways. We're on day 4. And let's see where we're at on this. I need to do my DVIR. Oh yes, I gotcha. Yeah, but I am doing this, you know, one winner this, you know, one, you get to win once this week. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? We could go to Roseburg. I don't want to go to Roseburg. That's 306 miles away. Let's go to Roseburg and get some. That's 303 miles. Let's do that. Let's put Roseburg on here. Okay, so my trailer number is 4131. Okay, do a DVIR. 1174 West Side Highway.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Oh, quit sassing me. She's so bossy pants. Yeah, so if you've won already once this week, you're not eligible today and tomorrow. So, but be sure to go over to the Facebook group, which is linked below, because Carrie, every time you comment under one of Carrie's posts, you're entered again to win. Is the way I still haven't talked to her about how she's going to do that. But somebody over there is going to win something. I don't know what, and I don't know how she's going to do that. I have no idea. Okay, now we got to do 4131. I got to make sure all my information is correct from yesterday and today and approve it. Certify my logs. Oh, let's go here. Save to drive. Next, certify and submit. Okay, got that done. Got to do my chores this morning. HOS. Okay, let's do this. I got to get my logs updated before we head out, before I put you guys up in the windshield. Yeah, she's doing some kind of giveaway over there, so just be sure to comment under all of her posts, and that will enter you more, you know, each time you're entered in whatever giveaway she's going to do. Okay, so this one, let's go with Wednesday, November 29th, because today's Thursday, right? Yes. So trailer from yesterday, I had 2 trailers. I had on this load, I had 4149, so 4149 comma space Okay, agree and recertified. There's that one. And the shipping IDs were 601-48687. 601-48687. 8687. And then comma, space. Then the next one is, this is all the head work, some of the head work we got to do. Load 139709. Okay, I'm going to put that one on there. 139709. Agree and recertify. Yahoo! Okay. Oh, yes, that's right. And then today we have 4131. We have 139709. Certify and submit. Okay, now I gotta go to 4131, add a shipping ID, 139709. Done. Some of this stuff is really redundant, but it's DOT. It's DOT. And if they decided to check my logs, like up here at the Cottonwood, way station, they pull people in for inspections. And they will check your logs. So I had to make sure all of that was right. I think we're ready to roll. Are you guys ready to roll? Let me get some sunlight on my eyeballs. Oh. When we were here 3 or 4 days ago, there was a full moon out, and now it's 80-90%. Somewhere in there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put you guys up here. I'm going to secure you in. My hair ties. Oh, and then I'll catch up on chat, and then we're going to roll. Okay. Don't bust your nails off, Dana. It's tough for me. I'm not used to this. I gotta use the palms of my hands and the pads of my fingers. It's just weird. It's just weird for me. Okay. Ooh, don't pop my nail off. Okay. How's that? See, I'll catch up. Okay. So yeah, about 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, we will do a giveaway. So in the meantime, just peruse that homepage of that shopping link. It's the first link in the description box. While we are going down the road, I'm going to plug you guys in. I'm going to plug in the earbuds in case my DM calls. He'll probably call here right about the time we're getting ready to do a giveaway. Yeah. And it's tough for me being a truck driver because I'm not used to it. You do have to kind of, palm things and use the pads of your hands to protect them, just like you do with, other nails. Just like I've always had to do anytime that I've had nails on. Okay, we are ready to roll. We are rolling. Tally ho, here we go. Gotta put on my seatbelt. Everybody put on your seatbelts and helmets because some of these overpasses are super rough. That's why I've got you rubber band into the holder. Super rough. I already emptied my garbage. Took care of that. We got to do a tug test. Tug test. Never forget the tug test. Bonk. Tug test. Pass. And I shouldn't have any trouble getting pulled forward enough for this truck on my right. We're going to be right up against that curb though, coming around. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But this time, I do not have to roll up onto the curb sidewalk like I did last time I was here. Yeah, looks nice for about one day, doesn't it? Yeah, mine starts to chip. These don't chip. These, I've never had these, you know, break or crack or chip. I have done like Dashing Divas, and that's kind of a pain in the butt because, you know, you got to harden that gel. And that good morning, Kim, fuel and depth. I've got a half a tank of fuel and 3/4 on, or no, I've got a half a tank of depth, 3/4 on fuel. I will fill that up tomorrow. Oh, good. I just took out the, oh, yeah, I just took out that curb. I always do. These do not chip. And I've done like what are they called? There's some that have like tabs on the tips of them that you break off. And then there's, Impress. I've done Impress and they crack. I've had those crack on me. But the great thing about these is they don't crack, they don't chip, and I can reuse them, which I didn't even think about doing before she mentioned it. So the ones I had on yesterday, I took off yesterday and I put them in the cubby here, and what I have to do is file the little remnants of the glue off of the insides of them, and then wipe them down with water, or, you know, wash them in a little strainer in water and let them completely dry, and then I can use them again. Yay, here we go. There are always chickens on the shoulder right here. There is one chicken. It's a rooster. Boy, you better get back in the yard. And the girls will be out here too. There he goes. There he goes. Him and the girls are, oh, and there's some of the girls over there. They're always out here on the shoulder, and I'm always so worried that they're going to get hit. Oh, here's more up here on the right. Oh, there's a whole flock up here on the right. Right in front of that 55-mile-an-hour sign. You girls, and a couple of really big roosters. They're always out there eating during the day, and I worry for them. I don't want anybody to lose a chicken. Chickens are special. I love chickens. They got personality. Something I miss having is chickens. I miss my chickens. I had them in when I lived in Peyton, Colorado. Oh, I love my chickens. Then I would go to the neighbor's house, and I'd work horses over there for a couple hours. And while I was over at her house, her dog would come over and eat one of my dang chickens. And she wouldn't do anything about it. That get out every day. Good morning, Robin. They are escape artists, some of them, but that whole flock is allowed to cross the fence and go eat, you know, over there in the grassy dirt area, which is really good for them to be able to do that. But I worry every time I go by there. We're going to lose a chicken. They come visit, mister. Yep. Chickens are great pets. They're like one of the greatest animals you can have as a pet. Chickens are awesome. Eating my ribeye. Ribeye for breakfast. I love chickens. One of my early lives, I was still driving for May Trucking Company, and oh, the chat was just packed, and we laughed so hard over the idea of crocheting chicken diapers. Oh, we had so much fun because Sandy from Crochet Canada, she was like, but it's a chicken. And you know, God bless her, she's never had a chicken, so she doesn't understand what great pets they are. They are wonderful pets. But we laughed over putting diapers on our chickens, crocheting. We needed to come up with a crochet pattern for chicken diapers so they can sit on the couch and cuddle with us while we watch a movie and eat popcorn. Crochet in chicken diapers. I haven't seen the chicken helmets. Is that to protect them from... I have seen the chicken vests to protect them from the rooster's, like, talons. So what is the chicken... Is the chicken helmet part of that protection? Because they do kind of grab them by the back of the head with their beaks. The roosters do. They're pretty rough. So are the helmets rooster protection? Oh. They do. They do poop everywhere, and that's why you have to have diapers on them when you're snuggling with them on the couch. Well, Robin, as a chicken owner, I think it is up to you to find out why chickens wear helmets. It's your responsibility now. Oh, they are great in the house. They're so great. Especially when you've really tamed them down and made them pets. And many people do it. They put a diaper on them, they bring them inside. Yes, you will. As a responsible chicken owner. Allow me to shame you into some worthless rabbit hole. We are rolling, and it's daylight, and I'm happy. I saw it, but I couldn't get my head around it. Because, you know, I go to bed at 6. And when I sit up to look at something that somebody sent me, I didn't get my head around it. I'll look at it again later. It's probably amazing. I have no doubt. I think it would be great to do a hat like that with just his grin. You know how his grin, it kind of points down at the center, and then it kind of goes up, and then it curls around at the edges. Just like a green hat with like a red and black grin. And that might be easier to do. I don't know though. I don't know. But I think that's a great idea. Oh, it's already a thing? Okay, so apparently I'm not that original. Good morning, Ellen. There's another one of our big winners this week. We've had 3 big winners. We will have 5 by the end of the week. Oh, but that's not how you roll? Okay. Yeah, but the good question came up. Those who have already won are not eligible, but you're welcome to continue to try to win over on the Facebook group, because, you know, every time you post under one of her posts, you're entered to win something. I don't know what yet. I still haven't talked to her. I did talk, actually, I have talked to her, but I wasn't awake yet, because she sent me a message last night after I went to bed. Oh, okay. About how all of you who have been engaging have been so much fun to talk to in the Facebook group. And she talked to me about becoming, I don't know what they're called, a representative, I guess. And I told her, look, you know, all I said was, I am pretty much, you know, full-time in my Amway business, and I'm not going to take on another. And the truth is, that's not all I do. I've got just YouTube videos and tutorials coming up, and now I'm designing patterns. Oh, and I have to drive truck. So I didn't go into all of that. But it sounds like, you know, when she was talking about it, if any of you are really into nails, you might enjoy that. I don't know. You may not. You know, I'm busy. I don't have time for that. I've already got enough going on, and I always keep adding to it. Okay, here's that corner. Here's that corner where I always kick off the cruise. In Arbuckle, California. Because it goes up, curve to the left, over a bumpy overpass, and then a sharp curve to the right, and down. Good ribeye. Good ribeye. And then down to the right, and then we kick it back on. Because Freightliners are what? They are top heavy. They don't suck down into the curves like those Volvos do. Of course, those Volvos have a lower center of gravity and a shorter wheelbase. So they corner like they're on rails. This is Arbuckle, California. There's a big dirt lot over there on the left next to that Chevron, right? Well, it's listed on Trucker Path as a place to park, and I do see truck drivers. So what are you gonna do? This is stupid. That is the dumbest thing, and that goes on all day long. And why didn't I? Hey, did you see that? She waved at me. Dickhead. Flipping me off because I didn't get over. This is how uneducated these people are. There's a reason why I didn't get over. Because the highest percentage of accidents involving any vehicle is done in a lane change. And there are only certain instances where we're supposed to move over. I'm sorry, merger. It is your responsibility to get off your damn phone and merge correctly. Oh yeah, had a fit. You know what? Call your mother. Call your mother. It may be the courteous thing to do. It may be the courteous thing to do, but it's not the safest thing to do. Thank you, Jason. Home of Schneider Trucking. Yeah, I won't do Schneider because they don't have a pet policy, but they came to one of their recruiters came to our truck driving school, and we all considered them. Then there was Werner, and I didn't go with either of them. Werner made it a little difficult to get hired on, so I ended up with May. And the recruiter at May, it's like, you know, I've been self-employed for the last 5 years, and no, I don't have tax returns because I didn't make enough money to have a tax return, to even file taxes. I was in a pretty tough situation those 5 years, training horses and giving lessons. And Roger that. Roger that. You're placing a bet that you or someone else won't. Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's been proven that it's considered the most dangerous move you can make. We will try to get over for other trucks coming out because that's a completely different situation. They cannot get up to speed during, you know, the short distance of an off-ramp and adjust their speed according to traffic the way you can in a car. Trucks in an 80,000 pound vehicle cannot do that. Good morning, Marion. Yeah, so that is why there is a double standard on trucks getting over. If they can get over, if there's like nobody around and, you know, there's a bunch of cars coming out, yeah. But if there are vehicles around them, they're not going to get over, and it is up to the merger to adjust your speed, fast or slow, to decide where you're going to be in traffic. That's how it works. And that person got mad because they got caught with the pants down. Bring it. Bring it. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, call my company. Call them. Did you see him flash his taillights at me? He was saying thank you. That's a courteous, polite driver. Because I flashed my headlights to say, hey. Yeah, and that's part of the problem. So many people are breaking the law and not driving correctly in any situation in traffic that now we can no longer read traffic and anticipate what is going to happen because they're all yeah, wear a damn belt. They are all doing things birds. Yeah, the chickens, they're all making unpredictable moves. You know, they're not using they're not using turn signals. I don't care how obvious it is that you're going to take that off ramp. Getting in the habit of always using your signals is invaluable. And not, you know, flying across lanes of traffic, not flying past that line of trucks so that you could take the very next exit coming up. Very few people will actually get behind that line of trucks to take the very next exit. They will speed up, do 90. Yes, that's right. And it means that that driver is paying attention because I flashed my headlights to let him over. And we're all following, you know, kind of a flow of traffic ideology where these people who cannot spend another second or two behind bird fingers. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got lots of bird fingers from that one merger. Yeah, people cannot wait behind a truck to take the next exit. They have to risk everybody's lives around them to get in front of the truck, to cut him off at the last minute, at the very last second, to take that exit. All those kinds of things. Weaving in and out of traffic at the highest rate of speed. Okay, and then you come up, you've got 2 lanes of traffic, and they're slow. They're stop and go. Like out here, let's say there's an accident 5 miles ahead. Both lanes of this freeway would be, yes, I know, it's ridiculous. Both lanes of traffic are stop and go, stop and go. And then you've got one idiot, well, actually anymore, it used to be one idiot. Now you have almost every other person on the road. You know, I think this Jason person is trying to scam some of us, so watch out for that. I don't know that for sure, but it's interesting how yesterday he like copied and pasted a comment in the chat that was exactly like his comment the day before that was done by a different named account. So just watch out for this guy. Anyway, I'm going to say over half the people in those 2 lanes of traffic are, if they see a gap between me and the vehicle in front of me, they are causing more of a backup because they are taking that gap, that safety cushion that I have in front of me away. So the trucks have to keep backing up. They have to keep backing up that whole time. And these people, every time they see a gap, they're taking it. And then they take the next gap. And then they take and they're causing traffic to back up even worse. Where if you just stay in your lane and wait it out, that traffic backup, if everybody would do that, that traffic backup would clear up way sooner, a whole lot sooner. But the way people handled heavy traffic like that 10, 15, 20 years ago is not how people have learned how to do it today. And they are making it worse. The way we learned how to handle it years ago is the first person to hit their brakes loses, because that causes the flow of stoppage. You just barely cruise, you let that vehicle in front of you get ahead, and then the next time traffic slows down, you just, oh, there you go, Alan. You just barely let it kind of coast up, and by the time you get to that vehicle, traffic starts moving again. That's how you handle, Betty, put your seatbelt on, because you'll get me a ticket. You don't get the ticket, I get the ticket. You and Stephanie are the rule breakers. All rule breakers. Yes, very much it takes society. And me first, me first. And that person may not care about their own lives, but what about the lives of anybody who may be in the car with them? Or anybody else in their life who would be devastated by their death? We do not consider other people. It is not taught to consider other people anymore. All I see being pushed is me, me, me. That's all I see being pushed. It drives me nuts. I see it really being pushed on YouTube. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't matter what your thing is on YouTube. You know, mine's crochet. It doesn't matter. It's all about me, me, me. And they try to kind of mask it as, you know, appreciating the people in their community, but it's poorly. read all that. I can't read all that. I'm sorry. Kathleen, I'm sorry. I looked over too late. I can only read short sentences. In about an hour and a half, I'll shut down the Right, but Jason, yesterday you copied and pasted a question in the chat that you had asked the day before under a different name. So forgive me, but it makes me a little curious. When you were asking about the old PBS show, and it was the exact same wording and grammar. I'm sure you're a real person, but it makes me question. Kathleen, you got Nightbot singing some heart lyrics. I appreciate that you're a real person, and I do not want to hurt you, but I did notice that, and it concerned me. And we are not cliquey. We do not, keep this strictly for crocheters. Everybody's welcome in, but that, I have to admit, concerned me. I have no doubt that you live in Wisconsin. Yeah, we do. We have to be very careful. I do love a good ribeye. If anybody's looking for yeah. If anybody's looking for a good bull to add to their herd, this ranch off to the right has bulls for sale. Just saying. That's my world. Jason, we do have to be careful. People will come in, whether they're crocheters or knitters or none of the above, and they'll befriend all of us, and they'll get used to seeing us, and what happens is they start grooming us for some kind of con. So we do have to watch out for that. Well, that's great to know. There's enough bull in my life. Well, someday, let me tell you guys, I grew up in the cattle ranching rodeo world, and still I have one toe in that world, and that's about it. But when I retire, I've already designed this house in my head that'll probably be in Angus beef cattle, and I think he's up to over 100 now. There's, like 100 pairs? Cool. Yes. My plan is to get some property, Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, somewhere in there. Build the house that I've designed in my head, but this property will be several hundreds, if not that, depending on what I find, maybe 1,000 acres or so of grazing land, cross fence, build my house, and then lease the pastures to the neighboring cattle ranchers. Then I'm going to sit out on the deck and I'm going to crochet and I'm going to look at the cows. That's my idea of heavenly retirement. I also want to drive around in a better motorhome than I'm in now to do some exploring. That's all right, Ellen. I love my area there in the plains. I want my place to face west so that I can watch the storms come over the Rockies. It's something that I really miss. Oh, I know you have some awesome grazing land. Probably way better than the plains, but I want to watch those storms come over the Rockies. I've been driving for a whole 30 minutes now. Are we done yet? So everybody take a minute to go peruse the Red Aspen website. Scroll up and down the Jason, I hope you can understand why under two different names we got the exact same question. I hope you can appreciate that. And I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings. It was not my intention, but we do have to be careful of being groomed. Under two different names, we got that exact same question. Can you see how that would kind of get our antennas up? Can you see that? If you are not here to groom us into some kind of con, if you're just looking for companionship, online friendship, nothing more than that, you are very welcome here. Very welcome. But you gotta admit that was a little suspicious that it came up twice under two different names. You were giggling when I was doing my nails and messing them up? Yeah. So check out, take a peruse of the homepage of the Red Aspen website, because my question is going to be about something on that front page in about 15 minutes. So in about 10 minutes or so, I'll tell everybody to refresh the chat so that there's no lagging going on, and make sure that you switched your chat options from top chat to live chat. Excuse me. You might even learn how to crochet if you stay long enough, Jason. Or you will at least be educated enough on it, that and trucking, that you could, you know, when people start talking about crochet in your real life, you can join in on the conversation. Hi, Samantha. So everyone check out the Red Aspen. I'm not messing them up. Everyone take a peruse at that front page of the Red Aspen website, because I will be asking a question about 8 a.m. ish, which is in about 13, 15, 20 minutes from now. So everyone take a peruse. And it is worldwide. Those who have already won this week are not eligible to win again today and tomorrow. Yes, for the giveaway. And but you are, if you're a member of the Facebook group or want to be a member, go over there. And because Terry is getting ready to do some kind of giveaway in the Facebook group, whether you've won over here or not. But the YouTube winners from the last 3 days are not eligible to win today and tomorrow. And it is worldwide. The winner will be responsible for any duties, fees, or taxes that comes their way when I send them their box. So far, the first 3 winners have been in the US, and I've been able to just drop ship those directly from the website. And I would like those winners to tell me how long it takes for shipping, because shipping is not fast from this website. I think it has taken me a week and a half to 2 weeks to get my boxes. I am taking Mr. to doctor, probably won't make your game. Okay, sorry, Robin. I hope he's okay. I hope it's routine. I hope it's routine. And what the winner will pick. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. What the winner will pick from the website is a box of nail dashes up to a $20 value. One box. What did we get yesterday, Mary? Virginia loves bluebells. I got up very early, Samantha. Oh yeah, his knee. Okay, good. 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 If you would quit kicking him in the knee, I'm sure that knee would get better. I'm just saying, Robin. Stop abusing that guy. I like Robin and Mr. So, yes, you can enter Terry's giveaway on the Facebook page the rest of this week by commenting, and engaging with each of her posts. And each time you engage, you respond, you get nope. She's not going to stop kicking him in the knee. You know what? That is domestic violence. Domestic violence. Yeah, so go peruse the Red Aspen website for today's giveaway if you haven't already won. And you can buy petites. Those are for kids, children, or for Karen at KB Fibers who has smaller fingers. She wears the petites. I wear the shorts, and even the shorts are too long for me. But I'm getting, like this morning, I did not file them back. When you guys saw me put these new ones on, I did not file them back. It is a beautiful day. One thing about California, it is beautiful here. I don't care what part of California I'm in, it's beautiful here. So this morning when you saw me put these beautiful pink shimmery, yeah, I don't understand the tabs. I kind of glanced over the explanation of what the tabs are, but yeah, I did not get my head around the tabs. If you know what the tabs are, Robin, are they just like a color that you lay over the top of the dashes that you already have on? Like a little gel piece that you, like a piece of tape? Is that what that is? I have no idea what that is. I've blinked since then, so I've already forgotten. I think some people protest too much. I think there's something going on there. But I love these pink, shimmery, glittery ones. I'm not looking for anything but talk on my phone before I get to work. Can't drive anymore. Okay, Jason, you are very welcome to that. Very welcome. And we are happy to have you here. Glue tabs for short. Oh, okay. Okay, so they go right on your fingernails. Well, that wouldn't look good on me, because some of you may have noticed how raggedy my fingernails are. Short and ugly, and yeah, I've always had really bad fingernails. And it may or may not be genetic, but it may also be environmental, because being around horses and working with horses all my life flaked my fingernails. I mean, just something about the dirt that comes off of their skin, you know, when you're working with them, when you're grooming them and doing all the things with them. I think that did not help my fingernail situation growing up. Where Aunt Martha and Grandma, they always grew great looking fingernails. Are you going to work, Jason, yet? Or are you still with us? Oh, I love the opalescent look of these nails that I put on this morning. Of course, I looked them up and they are gone. They are not on the website anymore. So that's something that it's a piece of glue instead of liquid. Think double-sided tape. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think that would work for my raggedy old nails. These, again, well, these came out of a mystery box. So I think that when you order a mystery box, you get some that they only have a couple, you know, like 1 or 2 left, so that they can finish out that stock. So, but I have found that when I go back to do nails, you know, to repurchase nails, oh, let him go. What are we doing? Okay. 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 Okay, CHP, I'm not sure what you were doing, but you caused me to hit the brakes, because he came over from the median, came across, and then I thought he was just going to take off in this lane, but what he did was he got on the shoulder and... Oh, really, Robin? Oh, and they're much cheaper, aren't they? Because the boxes go from like $12 to $20. How much are the tabs? But anyway, he crossed over in front of me, and I slowed down thinking he was going to go after somebody on the freeway. He didn't. He got onto the shoulder and he stopped. So I just, yeah. And I couldn't get over into the left lane to give him room in case he got out of his car, because I think it was that U.S. mail truck ahead of me that was passing me at the time. So that was surprising. See, that was unexpected. And there are so many unexpected things going on as a norm now on the road that we have to be even more vigilant and aware than we ever did. Than we did, 10 years ago, a truck driver had to be vigilant and aware of the unexpected, but there's so much more to look for now. Anyway, yeah, those tabs, how much are they? Oh, and these almost like have a mirrored, oh, they're so opalescent. I love the ones I put on this morning, but they're not available anymore. Like I said, I think I got them in the mystery box that I ordered last month. Whoo-wee. I need to wash my hands, that's for sure. I can hardly wait now to get off this truck, get it cleaned out, turn it in, and go home for a week to take care of 2 ranches and do more like video tutorials. If they're afraid to merge on the highway, they shouldn't be on the highway. That's right, Betty. Tabs are $10. Oh my goodness. I sure love these pink. Thank you, thank you. I sure love these pink. And Robin, you can, if you can, you know, sign into the site, you know, get yourself a logon on that site. And I have found that within the US, I can drop ship. I've been drop shipping the first 3 winners of this week. I drop shipped their box of dashes directly from the website. Now, nobody's received them yet. I don't know. I'm not even sure the ones on Monday have been, for Diana, have been shipped yet. But we'll see how that goes. So you should be able to drop ship here in the US. But if anybody wins today or tomorrow that is not in the US, I'll have them shipped to me and I'll ship them out. Cool, cool. I can't read all that. But for those of you in the chat, you can read those. That's cool. Do they come in different colors? Yeah, let's see how well they stay on, because those of you who were here saw that I had trouble because I'm not good at it. I'm not good at putting these nails on. But I sure do like the shimmer on these. Oh my goodness. And they're covering all the dirt. I already have like something under my fingernails, and you guys saw me put these on at 6:30 this morning, and you saw me before I got started at 6:15 that I cleaned my fingernails. I cleaned them all out. I you know, used the stick and a little edge of a file to get the cuticles, you know, pushed back, and the cuticle stick, and I filed off any remnant of glue, and then I used that stick to clean out from under all of my natural nails. I wiped everything off with water. Everything was clean, and I can already feel this is my life, just living in this truck. Well, even when I'm off the truck, I constantly have to clean up from under my fingernails. But these are so pretty. Yeah, they have everything. They do have everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rough. Nail tabs pre-sized and shaped adhesive tabs. That, you know, my nails are so awful. That just wouldn't work for me. But, it, you know, it might be nice for those of you who have better nails than I do. Short-term wear, yes. Yeah, I am too rough on mine. Too rough on mine. Oh, we're coming into Willows, California, home of Nancy's Airport Cafe. The thing I like about that cafe is it's old, and it's got all the history. Did you know that, what is Doolittle? Doolittle's Raiders. How many of you know who Doolittle's Raiders were? Yeah, those tabs, absolutely, Mary. But these, the ones I'm wearing now, it'll be a week before I pop one off, at least. And for those of you who are used to having nails like this, it'll be 2 weeks. How many of you know, raise your hand if you know who Doolittle's Raiders were without looking them up, Robin. Without cheating, how many of you know who Doolittle's Raiders? Doolittle's Raiders. I'm just going to say that at the airport, that Nancy's Airport Cafe is sitting like on the same property. Lunch dishes. Okay, Mary. Those Raiders trained at the airport here in Willows. Doolittle's Raiders. Did you guys see the movie Pearl Harbor with what's his name? Ben Affleck? Doolittle was the guy who took all those guys after the Pearl Harbor attack and trained them first in an airfield, and then they had to go on the ship and fly from the ship to go bomb Tokyo. Those were Doolittle's Raiders. Doolittle is the guy who brought all those pilots together, and they trained right here at this little airport in Willows, California. So that's who Doolittle's Raiders were brought together in response to the bombing at Pearl Harbor. So there's pictures of that kind of stuff on the walls at that Nancy's Airport Cafe, which I find fascinating to be able to see all that history. I love that. I don't love, you know, the whole war stuff, but I do find it interesting and fascinating. It is a cool bit of history. Exactly. That's what it is to me. Is a cool bit of history. Oh, I like these nails. Maybe I'll do a little bit of my scarf tutorial when I get parked. After I wash my hands. I gotta go in and wash my hands tonight. But maybe I'll do that scarf tutorial maybe at lunchtime, because I got pretty nails on. And I can at least start the beginnings of that. Get it started. Now that I have that arm to put my phone on. "59 miles an hour up and down California." Quit nagging at me, Spiffy. Spiffy truck. She's nagging me. She's a nag. Nag, nag, nag. Oh, it's 8:06, you guys. Okay, it is time to refresh. I'm going to give you guys until 8:10 or 8:11 to refresh your chat. And when you come back, be sure to select... Oh, he's thanking me. Be sure to select live chat and not top chat. Okay? Okay. We're getting ready to do the giveaway. So close out the chat and then find my channel and come back into the live so that the chat is refreshed. I think Betty is behind a little bit. Definitely needs to refresh. Everybody refresh. We do that in the live giveaway parties. We get about a quarter, 25% of the way through, and it's like, everybody refresh. We do that again, you know, every little bit. Everybody refresh before we do the giveaway, because it's bad enough that everybody, you know, that's not everybody has the same internet speed. Robin really suffers with internet. And some others here really suffer with internet. Refresh, Kathleen. Okay, be sure to go into the settings and make sure that you're on live chat and not top chat. Live chat, not top chat, after you have refreshed. Yay! And choose live chat. We got it after you refresh. Be sure to choose live chat. Live chat. Ellen refreshed. Ellen is not eligible to win today, you guys. However, I'm kind of charging her with helping me figure out who was first. And that their answer, see, there are multiple correct answers to today's question. So if there's a question as to whether or not that first answer is actually one of the many, oh, thank you, Kathleen. She may have to go to the website and make sure that that is on there. But there are multiple correct answers. You only have to, of course, type in one. So everybody refresh the chat and choose top chat, or don't choose top chat, choose live chat. Poor Ellen, I just sprung that on her. I hope that's okay, Ellen. If there's a question, I'll need one of you at least to go to the website and say yes, that particular answer is correct. I doubt that will happen. I imagine that the first one we see is going to be correct. I think everybody knows by now. I bet everybody here has memorized that front page. Got the website pulled up. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you. I know Mary had to go do something. She's been right on top of stuff too. I appreciate all of you wearing your pretty blue dresses. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Okay, another minute or so, and make sure after you've refreshed, you have chosen live chat, and you are not on top chat. We want live chat. We are almost ready. Almost ready. We're coming up on Artois, California. O-I-S. Okay, are we all refreshed and have we selected live chat? I'm waiting for the clock to turn over to 11. Have we all done it? Are we all ready? Just doing what I can. Thank you. Thank you. Ready. Carrie's ready. We are ready. Okay, you guys. On the front page, name one thing besides nail dashes that Red Aspen sells. It can be a specific product or it can be a category. Whoa! Okay, I've got Demetria, the naked snail. Look at all of you. Look at all of you. Skinner? What's Skinner, Robin? Oh my goodness. Is that supposed to be skincare or tanner? I think Robin, yep, that was Demetria. I think Robin's fingers got too excited. She was trying because she does not have good internet. Skinner. I don't know what Skinner is. Maybe you guys need to go to the website and see if there really is something called Skinner. Skincare. Stupid cucumber. My gut hurts. My gut hurts. That is so good. I got a stitch in my gut, right under my ribs. Oh, Robin, thank you. That is so funny. Oh, you made us giggle. Demetria, I want you to go on to the Red Aspen website, and you can choose one of the boxes of nail dashes. I think they start at there might be some that are on sale for like 10. I don't know what that is. But if it is a box of nail dashes, they go up to about $20. The petites are $12, and those are for really tiny fingers, like children. So if you want one of those to be a stocking stuffer for a kid for Christmas, that's great. I buy the shorts. You can also get mediums. And there are all kinds of holiday categories and tinsel and all kinds of categories. I just go and I look at, you know, I drop down the menu and I hit all dashes. Oh, for you, okay. So I hit all dashes. Oh, and there's also petty ones. If you want some for your toes, there's also some, so they will say petite. They will be under petite, short or medium, or petties. So girl, once you figure out which ones you want, I want you to email me at danaswanderlustcrochet@gmail.com. And in the reference, I want you to put day 4 winner, so that I'll be looking for it. So, Kim, it's in the description box. No toes, winter here, wearing, yes, exactly. I'm not going to do my toes anyway. So you're going to probably, unless you have child-sized fingers like poor Karen, okay. Thank you for being here, Kathleen. Yeah. So choose your shorts or your mediums, and you know, decide which one you want, and then email me with day 4 winner in the reference at danaswanderlustcrochet@gmail.com, and I will get them ordered for you as soon as I see it. Hopefully they don't run out of it by the time. There you go, Mary. There you go, Kim. And what will happen, Demetria, is I am going to I will have it shipped to me, and then when I'm home after these last couple runs, in a week or 2, I will take it to the post office and I will ship it to you myself. There's so much, I know. I unplugged my Wi-Fi. Oh, Rebecca! And if you guys want to see pretty fingernails on like every crochet video, go to Just Vintage Crochet. A link to her latest video, or one of her latest videos that I love so much, is in the description box. And of course, she's not doing red aspen. She's using someone else that she really loves, which is amazing. But she has beautiful, beautiful nails. And of course, all of us have seen tutorials by MJ's Off the Hook. Who knows what she uses, but she's always got beautiful nails. No, I went to the Bay Area yesterday and I got out of there. I picked up in Sacramento and now I'm heading north to Oregon. It's in the same spot that I'm putting up the tree. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. And you bumped it or something, or you had to move it. Something happened there while you're putting up the tree. I get it. I get it. I'm a little slow. I'm a lot slow. Oh, that is so much fun. And tomorrow is going to be our last day for the YouTube giveaways that I'm doing live in the mornings. However, if you're, get over to the Facebook group. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Corinna. I do. I think she's great. I love the tutorials and the crochet videos she does. Talk about beautiful nails, too. Cleaning, hi-ho, hi-ho. Cleaning the bathroom I go. Anyway, yeah. So Demetria, I don't know if you're gonna have to pay anything when those nails come into the country. I'm going to try to do them as light as possible. I'll try to keep, I'm gonna put the price at like $9 on the thing, on the customs form. And I will mail those off to you sometime probably during the week of the 10th, I will get to the post office with those. Hopefully they will have gotten to me by then. Okay, we made it to Orland, California. When we get to Cottonwood, I'm going to shut you guys off because I'm going to go into that really big way station where they do inspections and they're so picky. Picky. But we're not there yet. Okay, Demetra. Oh my goodness. Didn't I mail an Amway thing or something? No, was it an Amway thing or was it a crochet thing that I mailed to you finally before? It took a long time for me to get that done. But I got her done. You and then over in the UK, Louise Wall. Yeah, I'm gonna check gift because it is a gift. I'll definitely do that. I will do that. Okay, we're getting up here into Northern California. Oh, that was fun. We got one more day of doing that. Now, here's what's going to happen tomorrow. If I'm still in the mountainous area of Southern Oregon, I'm going to wait until I am further down towards Eugene where it gets flat and the internet, the connection will be better. Because otherwise, if I'm going through all those passes in Southern Oregon, south of Canyonville, south of Cottage Grove, we'll have trouble. Oh, I'm so glad. It's been fun. And I hope you find something you really like. So there's quite a few of you who are still eligible to win tomorrow, and over on Facebook, all of you are eligible to win over on Facebook if you're in the Facebook group. You just have to engage with all of Terry's posts, and she's doing some kind of giveaway. I don't know what it is. I kept saying yesterday I was going to ask her about it, how that was going to work, and how she's running that. But, of course, when I answered her we spun for a second. When I answered her this morning, I completely forgot because I had just sat up in bed and saw that she had messaged me. She was talking to me about becoming a representative. And you guys might be, one of you might be interested in that if you're really into nails. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I have to manage my obsessions. And I'm obsessed with Amway, I'm obsessed with crochet and YouTube and designing patterns, getting better and better at designing patterns, pattern tests. I haven't done any cross stitch or cold process soap making in so long. I really want to get back to those. Robin gifted me a crochet chart that it just breaks my heart. I love it so much. It's called the Pumpkin Patch Farm, and it's on a website called Salt and Pepper. So I'm going to start collecting the floss for that. Bye, Deanne. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in for this. Maybe you'll win tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see who wins tomorrow. Oh, I love the colors of the changing trees. The red and the green and the orange. Oh, I love it so much. You know what's funny about that though is I love those colors. I love fall colors, but I look horrible in them. I do not look good in fall colors. Those aren't my colors. Passions, isn't that what I said? Oh, passions, obsessions. Yes, all of the things. All of the things that I have that I'm obsessively passionate about. Yeah, yep. That is for sure. Cold process soap making. So I subscribe to channels like Royalty Soaps, Brambleberry, several of those. And some floss tube channels for cross stitch. With blue eyes, okay. I have very dark poop brown eyes. Just like my dad. It's funny, my mom has blue eyes. My dad has brown eyes. And I have his color eyes. Right here, right in this spot a couple months ago was a terrible, deadly accident. Last I heard 5 people died. Right in this spot. And they shut down the freeway on both sides. So I pulled into the rest area. I was coming down south. I was headed down the other direction. So I pulled into the truck stop up here at Corning. I thought blue eyes were dominant, so I don't understand. Maybe I got that wrong. That was from biology class a million years ago, where we couldn't even determine what my blood type is. I still don't know what my blood type is, because it never came clear. And my dad has type O, or he had. So about once a year, he would get a call from the hospital in town to ask him to go give blood. O negative. Is that the neutral one? O negative? Yeah, so he would get a call from the hospital when they needed blood. Coffee brown. Yeah! Of your kids, that one's my favorite. Hey, flatbed, how come you're going, way below the speed limit, dude? What's going on with you? Are you updating your Facebook account? Oh, are you on YouTube trying to win some nail dashes? Are ya? While you're driving down the road? Yeah, I stopped at the Petro in Corning that day of that really bad accident, right up here past the casino. And I walked into the restaurant and got myself a little lunch. Yeah, he's on his phone. Okay. Do what you gotta do, Bubba. At least he's not on his phone doing 90. Why? So, Robin, does that mean it would be hard to match your blood? Is it too much sarcasm? Because is that genetic? Just giving you a hard time. I'm just giving you a bad time. Is that a real thing? Or are you teasing us? I've never heard of that, but it doesn't surprise me. They would call me, take a couple vials and use it for testing for, okay, treating patients. Okay, yeah, see, and once they know what you've got, they start giving you calls. And so my dad had very, very hard to match. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, they'd call my dad. He had O negative. And I don't think I have O negative, but you would think by the time I'm 55 years old, I'd know what my blood type is. It's just never been an issue since that day in biology class where we were pricking our fingers and trying to figure out what our blood type was. And everybody else in class figured out what theirs was, but mine was different. And I said, well, I think it's O negative. And she's like, oh no, you don't have O negative. Well, at that time I didn't know that my dad was O negative. So it's possible I'm O negative, but maybe it was just, maybe I'm just B positive. And you don't know either, Amy. I just haven't been, you know, I'm not in the medical world that often. Shoot, I've had so many operations. It's, I can't remember. Yeah. I've had 3 operations in my life where, you know, where I was put under anesthesia. First one, well, did they put me under when I broke my leg? So I broke my leg one summer day, late summer, right before midsummer, right before the 4th grade. You know, a horse accident. Like patterns, hello, yeah, we gotta have our priorities right. I don't remember much of the day that I broke my leg, because it was pretty traumatic. That was pretty traumatic. I do know that I went to Willamette Falls Hospital, and I don't remember much after that. But I do remember being in a cast, and then in one of my weekly or bi-weekly checkups, my bone where it broke, I guess it broke both bones, and it was a clean break, but they were not, like the ends of the bones were not put together tip to tip. They were growing sideways, like side by side. So they had to put, you know, operate on me. They had to re-break it and then put the ends of the bones together like they were supposed to be. So it took a little longer to heal. So that was the first time I had an operation. And then I got my tonsils out in the 7th grade. Yeah, they offered me ice cream. No, thank you. It hurt. I was not interested in ice cream. They always tell you, you get all the ice cream you want. What flavor would you like, Dana? Oh, I would love some orange sherbet. We will give you gallons and gallons of orange sherbet and whatever other flavor you want. And when I woke up from that operation, all I could do was just weep. I was crying because my throat hurt and I was miserable. And I'm in the 7th grade, right? Thankfully, the nurse in the recovery room is someone that I've known all my life. Ethel, her husband Dan, were part of a group of people that we were all friends, family friends. Ethel and Dan, Steve and Babs and all their kids, and me and my dad and my stepmom Eddie, we were all, like, I was comforted by the fact that she was there holding my hand, you know, talking to me a little bit as I was coming out of the anesthesia. I was just miserable. Not one drop of orange sherbet entered my mouth. I was not interested. So that was that. Then I went to Tijuana for surgery. Whoop whoop, that was fun. Tijuana is the medical vacation destination, #1 medical destination in the world. #1. And of course, while we're there, you know, I want to go shopping on Revolution Street. But while we were there, as soon as we crossed into Tijuana, into Mexico from San Diego, there was a traveler's warning that kidnapping of U.S. citizens was up. And we had a couple of encounters that, you know, were pretty sketchy. Pretty sketchy, but it was quite the experience being on Revolution Street and going shopping and petting the naughty donkey. They always have a naughty donkey hooked up to a little wooden cart that you can have your picture taken with, and naughty donkey just wanted to bite people. I just kept blocking him, pushing naughty donkey's mouth away from us. Get away from us. Get your mouth away from us, you naughty donkey. I'm going to drop my cruise control down to 58 because I'm going through construction and it says speed limit 60. I just want a little bit of padding there. A little bit of padding. Oh, now it's down to 55. I'll go down to 55 in a construction zone, that's for sure. Being in a truck. $55. Everybody put on your seatbelts, and if you see DOT on the side of the road, do not make any sudden moves. Don't look them in the eye. Do not attract attention. Oh, this is now. Everybody hang on. Seatbelts, helmets. Ugh. Bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy. Oh, or if any of you, you know, back to the dashes, if you're not interested in becoming a rep, you know, you could definitely do a party like I'm doing this week. This has been fun. I have really enjoyed doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up to 59. We're speed demons. This has been a lot of fun, and all I did was get online and start talking about it. I've enjoyed this party week. Party! Ugh. Oh, what is this? Guile Road, G-Y-L-E. Guile Road. I always wonder where these names come from. You know, there's history there. There's, you know, a lot of it I think is about the people who first moved here. You know, I mean, not the first people who lived here, because the people who moved here kicked all the Hispanics out, pretty much prosecuted them, and took over the land. That's how history plays out. Same way with the Native Americans. Life isn't fair, that's for sure. And just saying that doesn't make it okay. It doesn't justify anything. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, Kathleen. Have a great day. Pray for everyone. Pray for the government. Pray for everyone in your life. That's for sure. Ugh, hang on, you guys. Seat belts. I might be getting over up here. It looks like something's happening on the... Something's happening here. Something's happening on the shoulder up here. Yeah, I see at least one truck getting some kind, probably a tire repair, and they're, yeah. Okay, thank you, little Honda, for letting me over. That was nice. Usually people, when they see a truck turn on their left turn signal and they're back there and there's plenty of room for me to get over, then they floor it and dang near cause an accident. Yeah, I think that's a tire repair for that guy on the shoulder there. I had a tire repair yesterday. Yep, TA truck service right there. Looks like he's all done. Getting back in the truck, he's going to sign the paperwork. I picked up this trailer in that's another story. In Sacramento yesterday. So yesterday morning I was heading to, okay Mary, I was headed to the Bay Area, San Leandro, to deliver, and then when my trailer was empty, I went over to Sacramento and I dropped that trailer and picked up a loaded trailer at the grocery outlet, and it had a flat tire. So I called I called George in the shop, and he goes, where are you, and he goes, old sack. And I started laughing and I said, what did you just call me? And he goes, I did not. So I had to drive. It took about a half an hour to go about 7 miles to the tire shop. By the time I got to the tire shop, the tire was full. It was aired up, because we have automatic tire airing systems on these trailers and on this truck, and the air compressor had kind of caught up and got that tire aired up and resealed onto the rim. But the guy said, let me check a couple things, and there was a leak in that system. There was a grommet that needed to be replaced. So cheap, quick replacement of the part, and I was back on the road. But it was dark when I got to Dunnigan last night. Whoa, was I tired. I was sagging like an old sack. He called me an old sack. He goes, I did not. Poor George. Poor George. So we have a George in the shop that I've liked since I started with this company. He used to be in the shop at the Denver yard, but now he's in the Portland yard. And then I have my new DM, his name is George. So, and his daughter is barrel racing in Vegas next week. Whoop, whoop. Bye. I'll be looking for your email. If I get pulled into the weigh station, I'll probably pull off and use the little truck driver's room, and I'll check my email. Okay? Have a great day. Oh, I just keep admiring my new set of fingernails. I like them so much. I like them so much. He's got a smiley face on that tarp, on that whatever his load is on that lowboy trailer. It's got a smiley face on it. That's so funny. That's so funny. Go flatbedder. Go flatbedder. I don't think I could do flatbed. Those guys work 10 times harder than us steering wheel holders. Oh, oh, I'm so glad, Ellen. I wish I could say that. what have I got done today? So I got up, I did my Bible study. I got that done, the most important thing. I got the coffee going and drinking. I cooked my steak and got it cut up so that I could eat it going down the road. I took the garbage out and relined the garbage can. Got dressed, made the bed, moved all the stuff from the passenger seat back into the bunk. I did all kinds of chores before I decided to sit down and go live and put on these nails while you guys were watching. It took 32 minutes. You're shrink wrapping your windows for heat insulation. Gotcha. Oh, Mary's back. Mary's back. Welcome back, Mary. Everybody duck. Everybody hide. You know how I got that from? I got that from Lisa, from Lisa's Crochet. She came into Zoom one time with a bunch of us who were normal Zoomers. She joined us that day, and it was fun to have her. And then somebody started to come back in. Somebody started to come into the Zoom room, and Lisa goes, "Everybody hide!" She's a funny, funny girl, huh? So that's where I got that. Okay, you guys, we're getting close to Cottonwood. It's just about time for me to shut her down and get the phone out of the window. I don't want to give them any reason to bother me when I go into that that big way station at Cottonwood, because they have several bays there. They will drag you in for a level 1 inspection. Of course, I've got a level 1 inspection current sticker in the window, but that doesn't mean anything. They could pull me in again. They'll find any reason to pull me in. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It has been a whole lot of fun. Ellen, I'm proud of you getting all of those things done, including cleaning the bathroom. Hopefully you got time to work on that flower garden today. I hope Marion is making good progress on her stained glass blanket. I hope everybody's feeling accomplished in their crochet or knitting or whatever it is you're doing. Have a great day, everybody. I'm gonna let you go. Okay? Okay, I love you guys. Bye.